What up everybody, my name is SaberWolf94 on behalf of Alternate Reality Games, and I'm going to be opening a Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver Triumphant Booster Box, the last set from 2010, and the last real set from the DP slash 4th generation era. Technically Color Legends is the last set, but that was a reprint set with alternate art cards. Some collectible legendaries that were weak, and the shiny forms, and of course the infamous shiny energy cards that everyone wants. Now this was a very strong set with a lot of strong Pokemon and some strong trainers that define the metagame. So let's just go ahead and get straight to it. This also was the set, the last set that featured primes. It's a little fucked up in the front or on the top. I'm hoping to get some good cards from this. I actually have some of the primes from this set. I'm mostly looking for Gengar, Gengar Prime. What's the other guy? Gengar Prime, Magnezone Prime, and what was the other guy? So let's see what we're gonna get. So what I usually do, I sort out the cards when I take them out, but we can't do this when I'm recording. Okay, so my first sort of reverse foil is Victory Bell. Don't remember this being a very good card. Mamoswine for our rare. Indigo Plateau. Nidorino. Ponyta. Voltorb. Oh, and we got a Prime in the second pack, Absol Prime. Now this is a very cool card, but the truth is I have multiple of these, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. And this is the metagame defining card, Junk Arm. This is probably the strongest trainer card in this set. Discard 2 cards, search your discard pile for a trainer card. This was even stronger when the Black and White series started. Really cute Swablu, Ghastly, a reverse full Venonat, and our rare is a Bronzong. If only it was as good as the one from Phantom Forces. Porygon 2, a good art Dragonair. I'm trying to get these, hopefully I get Dragonite from this set, and another Junk Arm. There's also like the two-piece legends in this set. I think is Dialga and Palkia and Cresselia with Darkrai. Reverse foil Shuppet. Oh, and there we go. This is one of the two-piece legends. Palkia Dialga legend. Unfortunately, they were very weak, so yeah. I hope I get at least like one Magnezone Prime. Because that's actually like probably the best, or at least for me the best Prime from this set. All of them are useful in one way or form, but Spoink. Oh, Reverse Venomoth. Hate this Pokemon. Cricketune, Magneton, Rescue Energy, another very useful card. I don't remember what it did. Oh yeah, you attach it to a Pokemon and if it gets knocked out, you get all the pieces back. This was pretty good in Gyarados. The ratios of this set were actually good. I don't think you'd be disappointed. You get a bunch of primes from each set, no matter what, I think. Heron, Bellsprout, Magnemite. Pretty good art. Yama, Peachy. Reverse Volbeat. A Wailord with 180 HP. Always like the biggest HP Pokemon. Now besides HP it was weak, but an ugly Yamega. Now the secret rare of this set is an Alpha lithograph. The cards that have the unknowns on them. I think this one has the worst. I don't remember the one that says shuffle your deck, but I could be wrong. No, I think that one is in Unleashed. So another Magnemite, Carvanha, Psyduck, Aaron. Pretty unusual art. Is in a pond, and there's a sakura tree, cherry blossom tree on the back. Reverse Golduck. Now this is actually a pretty decent card if you use it with Feraligatr Prime. Attach a bunch of energy. You could also heal it. You put an expert belt and it would have 110 HP, maybe last longer. And this is a good card. Well, a good card for me, but it was weak in competitive play. Aggron, one of my favorite steel Pokemon. Pretty cool art. PG, Nidoran, Spoink, Ghastly, and we got a Prime, Shuppet, and Machamp Prime. Another very good Pokemon, a very strong Prime. But I have this guy as well, so I mean, I guess I'm glad because I think I need more. So it's a good pull. The only thing I really don't want to pull from this when it comes to Primes, Magby. Pretty nice art too. The art in these sets, the hard gold sets, were very unique. It was kind of hit or miss if you ask me. But the only Prime I don't want to get is Yamega, because I'm not a fan of that Pokemon. I don't have that card. The only Prime I'm missing from this set are Yanmega, Gengar, and Magnezone, but I don't want to get Yanmega. Volbeat, Ponyta, a Diglett, pretty up close, the photograph. Porygon, Seeker, this was another good supporter. This was basically a super scoop up without a coin flip for you and your opponent. There was a lot of tricks you could do with this card. If your opponent had 2 Pokemon and he was forced to pick one from the bench, then if you killed his active, you could win. You could heal Pokemon, you can reuse Poke Powers. Pretty strong card. Now this is a really cool art. Haunter, really like it. Black Belt. This was an interesting card. From behind prizes card. What that means is basically you can only play when you were down in prizes. Oh no, wait. Yeah, if your opponent had more prizes, you did 40 more damage to the active if you attacked. Now Twins was probably better out of the two, but it had some uses. Oh, a Diglett and a reverse Diglett next to it. Okay. Electivire. Now, this isn't a really good Electivire, if I remember. I mean, the first attack is good, but the one from Secret Wonders is definitely better. Ah, there we go. This is the Dratini I wanted. Really nice art. Looks really cute. Underwater. In the ocean. Pretty good. Carnivine. Reverse Hollow. Ambipom. Magmar. Nidorino. And the Twins. This is the card I was talking about. You could add 2 cards from your deck if you were behind and played this. So this was really good in the Gengar Prime deck and other decks. It was really good later on too. So a lot of these cards were good, but because this was like the last real set, it didn't have time to synergize with the other Diamond and Pearl cards, enough time. So a lot of these cards were really good in the black and white TCG era, the early one. Illumis, reverse foil, not bad. Nidoqueen. Another one of the cool Haunter, a regular Seeker, and oh, Rescue Energy. Carvanha, Apom, Lickitung. Always been weak. Illumis, Swablu. Reverse Haunter, that's pretty good. Ultra Victreebel. I don't know how good this is. I have to read it. Love Disc. Regular Unknown. Another Haunter. Bronzor, Boink. Reverse Porygon. Kid. I think this is the first one I'm getting. Pidgeotto, Tentacruel, another Dragonair. Swablu, another one of the Dratinis that I like. I hope I can get a play set. I'm looking for the Dragonite in this set too. Wasn't exactly the best Pokemon, but it'd just be a good holo to get. Besides getting Victory Bells all the damn time. Sharpedo. Really weird art. Not really a fan of this too much. It's like I said, it's hit or miss. Indigo Plateau. I think we've seen a couple of these. I think I pulled like maybe one or two. Each legend and play gets 30 more HP. This wasn't enough. The sad thing about legends is that they were difficult to get out. And they gave 2 prizes. Well, besides the one in the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the first set. They gave 2 prizes and they didn't even have that much HP. Like, they basically had like 150, 140. Maybe there was like 160 ones, I think. A couple. It just wasn't really worth it. A couple of them did see play, but they were just okay. The ones that did. Never that great. Reverse Carvanha, an Altaria, that's pretty good. This is an ultra rare, holo rare. I wanted this too actually. This is good. So we're almost finished with the first pile. Tentacool, Diglett, Yama, Voltorb, Reverse Kangaskhan, yeah, Duck Trio, does 1 for 30, not that bad, but you had Pokemon like, what was it called, Donphan Prime that did 1 for 60, and other cards. Licky, this has got to be a rare, a no is an uncommon. Nidorina. And the last one from the first pile. Now I got 2 primes so far, so I'm probably gonna get like 1 or 2 at best. I don't think it'll be any more. Reverse Twins, that's kind of good. A really bad Ard Grumpig, I don't like this either. Electrode, the non-prime one. You can get the prime one in this set, and that was a decent card. Didn't do much, but it was a combo card. You basically blew up Electrode, and you could get a bunch of energy from the top 8 cards of your deck, I believe, or something. You reveal the top 8 cards or 7 cards or whatever the number was, and you could attach all the energies. So if you could pick up like 2 or 3 energies, you were setting up one Pokemon nicely. Skorupi. Another Dratini, I think that makes 3, so we're close. Matchup, Reverse Foil Unknown, Ultra Solrock, pretty good looking, I have to say. Black Belt and Unknown. So that's the first pile. Reverse PG. I don't know if I got one. A Ditto. Is this the first Ditto we see? I think. Pidgeotto and the Rescue Energy. It's actually going to be good if we get like a playset with at least 3 junk arms. I think I probably did, but you know, get all the good cards. Get a playset of all the good cards. So then I don't have to buy a single one of them if I need them. Nidorino and another Wailord. Porygon 2. Rapidash Holo Rare. Can't be confused. Not really enough for it to be a good card. One 3 for 50. I mean 2 for 50 if you use a double colorless, and I think it's burned or something. And can retreat. Okay, kinda decent. Electabuzz. Kinda sucks that I got an Absol Prime because I have a bunch of them and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Dratini, so we should have a playset of these by now. Reverse Bronzong and the Benetti. That's how I call it. So I don't have my hopes up that I'm gonna get like Gengar Prime and Magnezone Prime, but if I get at least one of the two, that should be okay. I mean, Machamp Prime wasn't a bad pull. And Absol, even though it's probably like one of the weaker primes that didn't really do much in competitive play, it's actually a cool card. Cool Pokemon, one of my favorite dark types. But like I said, I have a couple of those, so it wasn't necessary. Ah, shit. Here we go, guys. The prime I didn't want to find, Yamega. Now this was actually a good card, I just don't like it. I don't like Yamega and bug Pokemon in general. So it saw some play in the beginning, but because it is a good card, but it was really big when it was Heart Gold through Black and White. It was used in what they used to call them Stage 1 Pokemon because of the weakening of Rare Candy. They were more viable, and since they were strong, you used a couple of them together. They had some coverage, they were fast. Donphan Prime was like the heart and soul, and then you probably used maybe Yamega, Shinchino, and Zoroark. You probably didn't use all 4, but 2 or 3. So I don't have this card, so now I have 1 copy, but I didn't want to find it, honestly. So I got 3 primes, so I'm either gonna get 1 more or nothing else. Not really sure, but there are a lot of packs left, so I think I might get 1 more. Don't really remember the exact ratios from this, but I think it's like 3 or 4 primes, 1 or 2 legends, and maybe if you miss out on one of those, you get like the secret rare off lithograph. Reverse Black Belt, Ultra Venomoth, that's bad. Junk Arm, that's good. We didn't get any Nido Kings as well, now that I think about it. This was one of the good holo rare Stage 2 Pokemon to get from this set. I would like one or two of those. Reverse Magneton, that's kind of good. Bronzong, Junk Arm. The bad, is it a bad Electrode? Looks like one, yeah. Gotta check the attacks to make sure, because a lot of the non-prime versions of cards were not all bad. They were just not as good as the primes, but the Electrode was just bad in general. Lunatone. This is a rare, I think, yeah. I have all of the legends too, so I think I'd rather not get any more and get the secret rare. I don't have the Alphalithograph from this set. Or any Alphalithograph for that matter. Reverse Junk Arm, now that's pretty good. I like a reverse trainer, I have a good card. Now I would definitely use this in a deck. Ah, Nidoking. That's very good. And this was a card that on paper looks bad, but it was actually, it had potential, it could do some things. 140 HP was good. You could pair it up with Rising Rivals Nidoqueen. And it will get boosted HP, become pretty big. 480 was pretty good. With an expert build in the poison, you could kill like 110 HP Pokemon, and you could definitely kill no matter what. Luxray level X, which was very big back then. You could kill Garchomp in one hit with the poison and the expert belt. Porygon Z, that's kind of good. I like this Pokemon, but this Porygon Z I think is pretty weak. I'd have to read, but from what I remember it was bad. I think it's a holo rare though, so that's good. I mean, that version was reversed, but it's an ultra rare card, so. Okay, you guys I think can see that there's another prime. Let's see which one it is. Ah, Celebi. I have a bunch of these too, so yeah. It's too bad. A Golduck. I think we didn't get enough of these. It'd be good if we get some more. I think I would need, well, I have one and I got a reverse in this, so that makes 3. So I think that's okay, but good card. Rescue Energy, Black Belt, and Licky Licky. So I got my 4 primes. So I don't think I'll be getting any more, sadly. Ooh, and legend card, Darkrai Cresselia Legend. So this is the other half that you can get. Like I said, cool art cards, but were really bad. I mean, the Dialga and Palkia were especially bad because they could do some gimmicky stuff like stall, like put back prizes like put cards as prizes for your opponent. So they have to kill more of your Pokemon, but they had no way to damage the opponent. So since I got 2 of these and 4 primes, I think I'm good to go. Probably not going to get anything more. And there are not a lot of packs left, so that's probably going to be all of the hot stuff. Oh, Dragonite. So I'm glad I got this, but I thought this was a holo rare actually. And it's just a rare. 140 HP Pokemon, fighting resistance. It's pretty good. If only the attacks were a little better. They cost less or something at least. Only 3 packs left with this one. If we get any surprise Magnezons, I'll be really happy, but it's really unlikely, to be honest. Drapion, that's kind of good. This art is actually not bad. Holo rare card. Ooh, another prime. Electrode. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Well, maybe I did a little bit, but... So, yeah, this is the guy that, you know, you reveal 7, it's 7, it's not 8. You basically knock it out, reveal 7, attach all the energies. Decent card. Definitely, like, probably the best one besides Machamp. Because I don't like Mega. So we got 5 primes. It's too bad we have most of them. But I suppose, I mean, that's how it goes. There are like 8 primes in this set, I think. And I think I have 5 of them, so odds are odds. And the last pack, another Shuppet, Bellsprout, Loomis, Boink, Volbeat, Ponyta, and just the not good art Sharpedo. Although the C does look kind of nice. So this was the box, everyone. This was like my first box opening. So I hope people will have mercy. Thanks for watching.